Real Madrid put another Tottenham star on their January wish list after latest setback, and it is not Pedro Porro. Welcome back to Tottenham News Today channel. Before we get into today's update, don't forget to click that subscribe button and stay informed with all the latest news. Tottenham could be facing a significant test during the January transfer window. Reports from CaughtOffside indicate that Real Madrid have shown renewed interest in Spurs centre-back Cristian Romero. The European champions are in urgent need of defensive reinforcements after a series of injuries have severely weakened their backline. Real Madrid's primary centre-back, Eder Militao, is sidelined for the rest of the season following an ACL tear in his right knee last week, highlighting the club's need for defensive additions. The situation is further complicated by David Alaba's injury, as his return remains uncertain after a serious ligament issue last year. Additionally, 17-year-old academy defender Joan Martinez has been out long-term after suffering a similar injury during pre-season. In light of these defensive woes, Romero has emerged as a key target for Los Blancos, alongside Everton's Jared Branthwaite, with the report stating that the Spanish giants have added the duo in their January wish list. This is not the first time Madrid have shown interest in the World Cup winner. They expressed their interest over the summer, but Daniel Levy fended them off by slapping a £150 million price tag on him. However, Cristian Romero is now being tempted by the idea of a move to the Spanish giants, with the player wanting to play Champions League football. It was recently reported that the player could force a move away next summer if the club comes calling. Romero, who is under contract with Tottenham until 2027, is highly valued at the club. Spurs are keen to solidify their commitment to the 26-year-old by extending his current deal. His role in North London has been pivotal since his arrival in 2021 on an initial loan from Atalanta, which was soon made permanent due to his outstanding performances. Ahead of the last season, Romero was named one of Tottenham's vice-captains, reflecting both his leadership and the trust placed in him by manager Ange Postecoglou. While Romero remains dedicated to Spurs, his ambition to compete at the highest European level could make Real Madrid's interest tempting. While Tottenham will undoubtedly strive to keep their defensive stalwart, fending off Real Madrid's pursuit will be a significant test. Tottenham are now in talks with the agent of Manchester City star Jack Grealish regarding a big move to N17 in January, after first testing the waters back in the summer. It has emerged that Ange Postecoglou wants to bolster his attack in the January transfer window, with the Tottenham head coach allegedly wanting to bring in a versatile option who can challenge James Maddison and Heung-min for a starting berth. According to a report by Football Transfers, the Lily-Whites are fans of Jack Grealish and are now speaking to his representatives regarding a move to N17. The Man City star has fallen down Pep Guardiola's pecking order, and it is revealed that after coming very close to signing the 29-year-old in the summer, Spurs are now trying again in January. Johan Lange spearheading approach. Football Transfers say that Johan Lange played a crucial role in Grealish's big money move to Manchester City when he was Aston Villa's sporting director. The England international is said to be appreciative of how Lange handled the transfer and made it as smoothly as possible, with the pair having maintained a good relationship since then. The Dane reportedly spoke to Grealish about a move to Tottenham in the summer, but the player chose to remain at the Etihad and fight for a place in City's starting 11 at the time. The outlet adds that during the summer talks, there was also a £3 million gap between the wages that the City star wanted and what the North London club were willing to offer. Several things do not add up about the suggestion that Tottenham want Jack Grealish. Firstly, James Maddison is not in the Spurs' strongest 11 at this point, and the idea that the City star could be bought in to compete with his fellow England teammate for a place in the team makes no sense. Spurs are also well stocked with options for the left flank, and Grealish is not your typical Postecoglou winger, as he is not the best when it comes to pressing out of possession and takes too many touches on the ball. Finally, the former Aston Villa man also does not fit the age profile of Tottenham's typical targets under the current regime. Fabrizio Romano has revealed one of Tottenham's top midfield targets is now one step closer to signing a new contract with his current club. It has been widely reported that Spurs are on the look for a midfield addition in January, and several outlets have claimed over recent weeks that AC Milan's Tijjani Reinders is near the top of the North London club's wish list. The Dutchman has been exceptional since his move from AZ Alkmaar to Milan last year, having established himself as a mainstay in the Rossoneri midfield. The Serie A club were always expected to do their utmost to hold on to the Netherlands international, and it has now emerged that they have made some progress in their efforts to do so. According to Fabrizio Romano, talks over a new deal between Milan and Reinders are now progressing, with the club considering the midfielder to be a key part of their project. We often see a noticeable increase in transfer speculation when players are in talks with their clubs over a new deal, which is the case with Reinders as well. This is not a coincidence, as agents often tend to feed rumours to the press in an effort to strengthen their position during the negotiations. That Milan star's agent might have done the same, as one would not say it is a priority position for Tottenham to address in January. Spurs have reportedly joined the growing race to sign an exciting Premier League attacking midfielder currently excelling on loan at Leicester City. Argentine forward Facundo Buonanotte is the player in question, with the highly rated 19-year-old currently on loan with the Foxes from Brighton. The teenager certainly fits the type of profile Tottenham are currently looking at, given the recent additions of the likes of Archie Gray, Lucas Bergvall, Wilson Odobert and South Korean youngster Min Hyuk Yang. Buonanotte has notched 3 goals and added 2 assists in 11 appearances for Leicester so far this season, and is also attracting attention from the likes of Liverpool and Manchester City. However, Spanish outlet Fichajes claims that Spurs have set their sights on signing the South American as a potential long-term replacement for skipper son Heung-min, who will be out of contract next summer. Brighton are not willing to allow the player to leave on the cheap though, with the report suggesting they will sell, but only for offers of around £41 million. That asking price might be a bit too rich for Tottenham, given they already have an abundance of young wide talent to pick from, including academy product Mikey Moore. However, if the club does decide to move on from Son, with Spurs expected to take up his 1-year contract extension option but not commit to a longer deal, then a move for Buonanotte could well be one to keep watching. Leicester, meanwhile, are also keen on making the wingers stay a permanent one, but will struggle to compete with the North London side from a financial standpoint. Buonanotte largely features on the right side as a genuine winger or midfielder, but can also play as a number 10, a position he has been taking up for the Foxes so far this term. If he did move to Tottenham, would likely be a direct rival for Brennan Johnson's right-wing spot, but could also cover for James Maddison and Dejan Kulusevski as an attacking midfielder. The Seagulls star, who has made 50 appearances for his parent club, is known for his creativity, dribbling ability and vision, and would add to an already talented crop of youngsters in North London. That's it for today's update. If you like the video and want to keep up with everything Tottenham, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications for our latest content. Remember to give this video a thumbs up and share it with other Spurs fans. Let's build our Tottenham News Today community together. Thanks for watching, and as always, come on you Spurs!